Hello, this is Kazuyoshi Hisano. The title of this podcast program is Habit Craft for Your Future, Transforming Thoughts and Actions. As I have moved on to the series 4 of the habits, and I have started to speaking about how to perform well at a pivotal moment in your life. So, as I mentioned in the previous talk, there are very, very important moments in our life, and we all know that, but compared to the performer like an athlete or a musician or such kind of a people who will need to do something in front of other people, our life is not so dramatic maybe, and we don't need to be that great at performing well at that moment. That's what we really usually think. But my view is a little bit different, and I really think that everybody has such moment, and everybody would need to pull the best out of themselves at a critical, pivotal moment. And in my view, the performance or what you do at those moments will be collectively, accumulatively form your life and make a significant difference over time. Because if you go back to your high school life or junior high school life or whatever, we started from the same place. And after 10, 20 years, depending on your age now, but maybe you are listening to after 30 years of the time period, and you will start to feel that, okay, despite we started from the same place, what's the difference between him or her with me? Why? And of course, you may be the person who are the top runner, or by definition, many people are not a top runner because top runner is only a limited group of people, which means that you could see that despite we started from the same place, our places are different, and I want to catch up. And I try to talk about let's understand the dynamism first, and let's understand what we can do from now on. And also, if you have somebody around you, like your kids or your friends or partner, that you want to convey the idea that will make a difference in your life, it's nice for you. So, number one, first one is that there are very important moments for everybody. That's number one. And you could come up with anything like an interview for a job or an exam, of course, a presentation, or you would propose somebody for marriage or anything. There are very important moments in your life. But however, because like compared to the sports, not gonna be necessarily the win or lose, or you would not necessarily receive feedback based on your performance in each occasion. Like, you will see if you're singing in front of people, you could see the excitement of the audience, and then you feel that what you're doing are attracting people. But you will not receive such a lot of reaction for the people. Then if you would feel that this is important, but it's not going to make a huge difference for your life. But that's not true. It's going to make a difference. It's just that it's not something that people react directly strongly, but it has an impact in your life. And the reason is, of course, because it's impacting other people, but not just that, or maybe much more important, it is impacting yourself. Your performance will impact yourself, and that will accumulatively make a difference in your life. All right, so let's shift on. What is going to be the critical element that makes difference in terms of performance? And of course, there are various. Like simply says that the health condition is going to be important because you should better sleep a lot before you have a big day. Of course. Or yeah, you could think about some such kind of health thing. You should not be too hungry, you should not be too full, or various things. So you could come up with, think about anything. But at this moment, what I want to think about, and probably you are not necessarily aware, is this. In my view, performance depends upon whether you are focused on that. This is, everybody can understand, but what distracts you a lot? What distracts you a lot? What do you think? What do you think will distract you a lot? Well, some of you may have came to the answer, and yeah, maybe that is true. It is this. In my view, what distracts us the most is the notion that you are feeling you are judged by others. The notion that you feel that you are judged by others has an impact on your life. So, judged means somebody is looking at what you're doing and they will say good or bad or white or black or right or wrong or things like that. And when you have that, you're being judged sense of feeling, your performance becomes low. Because as a human being, we are naturally built to pursue surviving. I'm going to go back to the very basics. So, as for us to survive, it is important to get food and a safe place and try to make this as short as possible. And in order to get food, as the nature of a human being, like same as the chimpanzees, we are the species that live together, work together. So you should be part of the group. And if you get isolated, the likeliness that you will survive will become very low. Look at the wild, when we are in the wild, long time ago. Well, so therefore, it is always important that this is printed and programmed in our DNA, I assume so. And we would like to really avoid being isolated. We don't like to be isolated. I know that some people don't want to hang on with too many people. That's one thing, but that's different story. You don't want to be totally isolated. And it has hard damage for your percentage to survive. And so therefore we are programmed and imprinted that we don't want to be isolated totally. And therefore we are built to think about what other people look you, how other people look you. And of course that involves judgment. But even if you are not judged, and of course judgment is much more powerful, but just by you notice that somebody is looking at you, your performance will become awkward. It's gonna be awkward when you feel something. Like think about if you play golf and if you just stand there and do the tee shot, that is a starting moment, and you will feel that if you are playing alone, you should be better, but because people are looking at you, just watching at you, you become terrible. And this happens every time when you recognize that somebody is watching at you. So this makes the professional players very special because they will need to perform in front of hundreds of people or 1,000 or more. And if somebody is watching through the live streaming or television, maybe 1 million people or more people could be watching at you, and you know that. So that makes your performance poor. So one takeaway from today's program is this. if you recognize too much, or you be bothered with the fact that other people are looking at you, watching at you, your performance will become low. So what is important, moving to the solution side, is to hopefully shut out the fact that other people are watching, looking at you. Because it doesn't matter at all. Even if only one person is looking at you, 100, 1,000 people are watching, looking at you, it actually does not have any impact. Should not have any impact on your performance if you don't know that. If you don't know that people are watching, looking at what you are doing, it's not going to affect anything. But the moment you realize that people are watching at you, I believe that you're going to start to move very awkwardly. So that is the truth. We are programmed to worry about what other people think about you, because we are natural creature that we want to survive. And also, the fact that people are watching at you will have a negative impact on your performance. I haven't explained why, but of course, it just consumes some percentage proportion of your brain power. And if you are 100% focusing on what you are doing, you're going to be 100%. The moment you would listen to other people's voice, you kind of your concentration will become lower. All right, but I hear you may argue that some people would say that, no, but because somebody is supporting me, if I hear the cheer, I get energized and I could do more than I can do. Yeah, it may look like that, but from my point of view, I don't think so. Or that will create another additional adrenaline, and probably that enables you to do more. But I believe that was in the scope of your original capability, including that adrenaline or dopamine. So you had that. And it's always kind of decreasing from the peak. And actually you may have not known that you had such power. But if you have had a chance to use that extra energy, like using the adrenaline or dopamine, you had that was your 100%, which you have not recognized. And in my view, that everybody's eye will be the negative factor for your performance. So my suggestion is that, let's learn how to stop listening to other people and just focus on what you have, what you can pull at that moment. So this is what I'm trying to deliver today. And it's also very important that you will understand and recognize that this is the moment that you have to do that. But now we know that it's very simple. If somebody is looking at you, there's a possibility that you will struggle. And so, but you have to deal with that situation as well, because you can't escape, because that is the situation that people are watching at you. So therefore, you will need to learn how to shut out such kind of noises and focus on what you do. And the key thing is going to be relaxing. Relax, one thing. And also the confidence to yourself. But the confidence itself does not eliminate all the other people's word. But let's just learn that confidence and relaxation and those kind of things will help you focus on and forget about other people are around you. Alright, that is for today, and I look forward to speaking about this and the kind of going into the detail or a more advanced idea so that you could do your best at a pivotal moment in your life. Thanks for listening. It was Kazuyoshi Hisano. Bye bye.